The movie starts at Carol's diner, where we see the waitress Shelley. She is one of 3 masked strangers, and her nickname is Dollface. Shelley serves food to a customer named Frank. Meanwhile, she tells an unseen patron that his name is Frank, and he is a salesman, and his name is written on his shirt. Later that same night, Dollface knocks on her motel room door and asks Scarecrow, "Is Pinup there?" Now, a few days later, we see Scarecrow, Pinup, and Dollface who kill Ryan. Right then, we are told via text that in 2023, over 1,670 people in the United States were murdered by strangers. They were chosen at random. Next, we see Maya, who has managed to escape those 3 masked strangers, and she's in the hospital now. When Maya regains consciousness, she asks the doctor where Ryan is. Just then, Nurse Danica tells Maya that Ryan is no more. He died due to excessive bleeding. Maya starts crying upon hearing the news of her fiancé Ryan's death. The next day, the town's deputy and sheriff meet Maya at the hospital, and they interrogate her about those masked strangers. Maya tells them that those 3 masked strangers had a red truck and that they kill people for a ritual. Deputy then says to Maya, "Can you give me any more information about those masked strangers?" Just then, Maya tells them that one of them was calling one of his accomplices by her name, Pinup. Maya then asks the deputy, "Do you know who Pinup is?" He knows Pinup, but he doesn't tell her anything because he is also involved with those 3 masked strangers. Later, Deputy and the sheriff both go to Carol's diner. There, an old waitress asks the deputy about Maya and her fiancé. Deputy tells that old waitress that the man is dead, but the woman is still alive, and Dollface also overhears this because she is present there too. Then the scene goes into a flashback. We see young Pinup, who is at her school. Pinup and Scarecrow look at each other and smile. Just then, Pinup sees that a girl kisses Scarecrow, which makes Pinup feel very jealous. Now the scene comes to the present. Maya hears a nurse screaming outside her room. She realizes that those 3 masked strangers have reached the hospital to kill her. She stealthily escapes them and gets outside the hospital. Just then, an old man points a gun at Maya. She tells the old man to quickly take out his phone and call the sheriff. The old man tells Maya that the sheriffs won't help. They are involved with them. Just then, Pinup kills the old man by shooting an arrow into his chest. Maya then picks up the gun of that old man. Just then, Pinup runs away from there. Meanwhile, Scarecrow also arrives there. Maya then runs away from there and goes into the woods. Maya comes in front of Danica's car, and she seats Maya inside her car. A little further on, Danica finds her roommates, Wayne and Gregory, standing on the middle of the road. Danica seats both of them in her car. Danica asks Wayne and Gregory, "What were you 2 doing in the middle of the road?" So Wayne tells Danica that my car had broken down. Maya was dying of fear, and she starts having hallucinations. She mistakes all of them for the same masked strangers, and she jumps out of the moving car. Maya hides in the woods to escape those masked strangers and stitches her wounds. Those 3 masked strangers also come into the woods to kill Maya. Later, Maya reaches the abandoned campsite and lights a fire there. Meanwhile, she sees a wild boar in the woods, and seeing this wild boar, she starts running and gets inside the car. Meanwhile, that wild boar comes inside through the car's trunk. Maya quickly gets out of the car and starts running, but that wild boar reaches her and gores her on the back and starts dragging her. Meanwhile, Maya stops moving. The wild boar thinks she is dead and moves a little distance away from there. When Maya starts to move, that wild boar comes back and it attacks her and bites her leg. At that moment, Maya picks up a stick and repeatedly hits that wild boar on the head. Then she finds a dagger and stabs that wild boar in the stomach, killing it. A little while later, Pinup also reaches the abandoned campsite, and she finds her wild boar dead. Later, Maya comes to the same cabin where they were attacked. Maya sees a state police officer, Billy, there. Billy tells Maya that she won't be harmed by him and that he has come to help her. As soon as the 2 of them are about to get into the car, Pinup arrives there and shoots an arrow into Billy's eye. Just then, Maya quickly starts the car, and she manages to escape from Pinup. Halfway, the car's engine breaks down, and the car stops near a house. Maya knocks on the door of that house, but it turns out to be Wayne, Gregory, and Danica's house. They bring Maya inside the house. Danica tells Maya that you don't need to be afraid of us. We won't harm you. And she returns her phone to her. A little later, Wayne comes into Maya's room, and he tells her, "You're not the first one. These 3 masked strangers have killed many people before." When Wayne leaves the house, 3 masked strangers attack the house and kill Danica and her roommates. Maya quickly runs out of the house and gets into an ambulance. Inside the ambulance, Pinup is already there and attacks Maya. At that moment, Maya pulls out her knife and stabs Pinup in the face. Meanwhile, Scarecrow also arrives there and tries to get into the ambulance. Just then, Pinup starts the ambulance and drives away. Halfway, Pinup regains consciousness and attacks Maya, starting to choke her. Just then, the ambulance flips over. Maya gets out of the ambulance and comes over to Pinup, who is lying dead on the road. She's just about to remove Pinup's mask when Scarecrow and Dollface arrive there. Seeing them, Maya runs away from there. Scarecrow and Dollface come near Pinup's dead body. Scarecrow removes Pinup's mask, and then he takes her in his lap. Now the scene goes into a flashback, and we see Pinup, who kills that girl by hitting her in the head with a stone. And this is the same girl who had kissed Scarecrow. Then Scarecrow and Pinup sit down in front of that girl's dead body. Now the scene comes to the present, where Scarecrow is very sad over Pinup's death, and Maya is also watching all this from a distance, and the movie ends here.